Hello, Cat Dad here, and today we are playing Death Must Die. Is that what it is? Yeah, Death Must Die. Death the Grim Reaper, I think, is the idea. Alright. Summon whoever you like, Death. I'll be ready. Yeah. I have like auto aim on. Skeletons are not bad. Skeletons don't give a lot of experience points. I try to get these golden dots early on. Excuse me. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay. Because like the bosses get harder as time goes on, the longer you survive, regardless of if you've actually fought any enemies or not. So, you know, it's good.
Lightning can strike the same place twice, if I will it, of course.
Okay. I like this ability. I don't know if it's as good as I think it is, but it is pretty cool. I like being able to turn into a ball of lightning and go through enemies. I like this a lot. Being able to trigger an additional attack. And what I do in a lot of playthroughs is in this game and Soulstone Survivor, I try to get as many like weapon modifications. So like your weapon is stronger and also does fire damage or something, if I can help it. And then that combined with like your weapon is stronger and also attacks additional times, is very, very good. And I don't know about this game, if you're like...
Growing up here wasn't so bad. It was when I ventured outside that I discovered how colorful life can be, though. Can't look at it the same way now.
The daughter of death. I like a game where you can fight skeletons. They woke me up because of you. Oh my gosh. Take that skeleton. This guy's my favorite. Don't mock me, mortal. He's the first, like,
Mort
boss you
offers
fight.
is a fraction of death's powers. Even...
Okay, thank you. Let's do that. Having a smite, if an enemy starts to attack you, potentially getting smited instead is a preventative measure. I like fighting skeletons. Oh yeah, so the archer guy, he's funny. He always says weird things. He's sort of the first boss you deal with. This is the second boss, I would say. These first guys are not too terrible, and you just fight stronger versions of them later on. Or you fight they are a boss now, but later on they just become minions. Like, you just fight more of them. Let's see here. Whenever an enemy damages you, you heal a percentage of the damage and deal the damage back to it multiplied. Okay, yeah, so you can heal and do damage to enemies who hit you. That sounds good. She's pretty good. She seems like got a pretty good arc swing. Does good damage. Has pretty low health, maybe low armor. I'm not sure, but it seems like speed and attack are kind of her thing. Maybe not as much as the rogue. You know, I haven't looked too much into the stats too much. I don't know. I could, but I just haven't. These guys are from Chrono Trigger. These guys are 100%. Maybe they're based off of the same thing. Maybe Chrono Trigger and this game based these shield monsters off of the same mythological enemy, but the shield with a very distinct looking face, and then you destroy the moving shield, and there's just like a little guy, like a little imp holding the shield like that. That's 100% in Chrono Trigger, in the jail, in the prison, when Chrono gets arrested. Let's make our own skeletons. And that was the only time I've ever seen these shield type characters. And then, look, see the little imp. This little imp pops out from behind the shield when you destroy them. So, I don't know, you know? I'm not sure. They look almost exactly like the enemies from Chrono Trigger. It's just funny. Maybe they were inspired by the Chrono Trigger. You know, a lot of people like that game, so. I love the magnet items in all these games. Let's do that. So, yeah, I don't know. I've kind of mentioned a couple of topics. I don't know if I've been kind of spacing out. But let's see here. But yeah, I've been enjoying this game. I don't know if I think the initial thing I was trying to say was when you do these like special attacks, I don't know if that adds to like your crows or your skeletons, for instance, or your blade. Like if you have like blades that come off of your character. So when you do like the power up that says, oh, you do more damage and also fire damage or ice damage or whatever, does that include? Get out of here. Does that include the crows and the skeletons and the scythes and the things that are additional on top of your sword swing, or is it just for your primary attack? So I'm not really sure about that. Let's do that. Having them all from one side is very helpful. You know, getting all the enemies to kind of cluster behind you is very useful. I would say the spot that I probably died the most was the slimes, and then I would die to this guy. I don't know if I ever really died to the skeleton archer, but I would definitely die to the slimes, and then whatever the heck this guy is supposed to be. I don't know who the next boss is. And then of course I would die to the left and right hand or whatever. Lose 50 health, gain 2 levels. Sure, we'll do that.
Keep the faith.
Alright, well, let's see here. Your evasion is increased. Your dash becomes longer. You have a chance. Let's do invasion. And reroll. Ooh, reprisal. Expert. Let's do that. So I think I have regeneration as my passive that I picked before I left, so I should be okay. Even though I definitely... She only has 56 hit points. And I sacrificed 50 of her hit points. Take this, jerk. Yeah, I'm already back up half health, so we're good. Oh, there's that guy again. This guy has probably killed me once or twice early on. You know, because he does like he does a strong attack. So I probably died to the initial boss, almost every boss when I first fought them for the first time, except for maybe the skeleton archer. He's super weak. He doesn't seem really that much stronger than regular skeletons. Let's see here. Reprisal. Higher chance of reprisal. We'll do that. Looking for some more yellow dots. Those things are always good. Always lead to good bonuses. And the enemies are going to follow you no matter what, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, you move faster if you're not swinging your weapon. A calming song can barely be heard from underneath the stone. Enemy barriers are reduced. Gain experience per second. Oh, I like the pull area. being able to pull from a long distance, but she's a melee fighter. Having a big pull area, as in, so when you kill an enemy, they drop those little shards, and those are experience shards. And if you don't pick them up, you don't level up. So a pull area is good because it pulls in all the experience. Baron's left hand, Baron's right hand. These guys have killed me probably more than any other boss. Because when they do that dash, they do a lot of damage. You gotta make sure you save a dash for yourself. I feel like the times I've died the most is because I've spent my dash. Ooh. And then I didn't have a way to escape quickly from there. Because when they put that dashing line on you right there like that, you don't really have... It's very hard to escape it because it's so long, and then you have to kind of go diagonal down towards and sort of diagonal away from it. Pickup drops more often. I don't know what that is, but I'm sure that's good. Ooh, evaded. Nice. I mean, and I've leveled up enough, and I have enough gear that I'm probably I probably would have died by now.
I wonder.
Do you know what Lady Justice did to Summer? I've only heard legends, but I wasn't around back then. I wouldn't trust her. Yeah, I don't trust Lady Justice. I think my favorite person is Mort, because you know who doesn't love like a goth goddess lady. There's like an ice one that's really that's really cool. Let's do expert necromancy. That sounds good. So yeah, I probably would have died to these guys if I wasn't, didn't have such high evade. Armor is increased. Prevent the next time you would take damage. Interesting. Divine shield. Yeah, let's do that. I try to avoid damage, but you know what? Between evade and divine shield, I mean, I'm a melee character with not a lot of health, so I kind of need all the help I can get. Alright, let's head towards... There we go. I love the magnet. I played Vampire Survivor. But I started getting... It's a fun game. Vampire Survivor, as far as I know, is the first of the genre. That's why everything is like Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, Soulstone Survivor. Okay. So Vampire Survivor is basically like a roguelike, but it made its own genre based on the layout of doing these runs in an arena. So everything is a sort of a Vampire Survivor clone, just the same way, games like Hollow Knight are considered Metroidvania clones. We meet again. Come in, skeleton. Okay, I give up. I guess he says he gives up, but if he runs away, he'll just start shooting arrows at you again. Or fireballs. They're bows that shoot arrows, but the arrows look like fireballs. Bolts of fire. Alright, I gotta find more golden power-ups. Whee! Let's do... I already have health regeneration, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on. We're gonna keep on just walking in a singular direction. These guys don't do a ton of damage to me, so I'm pretty happy. I feel like I can probably get... Unless I get completely messed up, I feel like I can get pretty far this time. Sometimes I get further than others. I think my two favorite characters right now are Kront, the orc, and this woman. She's like a hero in training kind of person. Let's do the ravens. I'm a sucker for ravens. I like my favorite power in BioShock Infinite is the Raven ability. I always power that up. You can chain some crazy combos with that. Where like basically in BioShock Infinite, if you shoot, you can get a power up that if enemies die while being surrounded by ravens, their corpses become raven nest bombs or mines basically. So then if other enemies walk on those, walk near their fallen comrades, they will also get the full effect of your Raven power ability for free. So that's very cool. And then once people are, you know, and also the Ravens like track people. So heal 25 life, which I don't need. Gain 50 attack speed, which is good, and 50 movement speed for 60 seconds. That's temporary. I want the max. I'll heal, which I don't need, but then I get max life, which I do need, because her max health is very low. Let's see here. Get more of those Chrono Trigger shields. I gotta stream Chrono Trigger at some point. I tried on YouTube one time, but it didn't go well. The YouTube streaming app is not as user-friendly as the Twitch app. But I don't know. I think my taste in games is more suited for YouTube, the YouTube audience. I know I could be wrong, but it just seems like YouTube, you know, people seem to like long-form content or, you know, old role-playing games and that kind of stuff. Maybe some older audience. Let's see here. Even if, I mean, obviously there's a younger audience, right? There's people who still watch like annoying reactionary YouTubers, not reaction YouTubers, but like the reactionary, like, oh my gosh, I, you know, lit a mattress on fire and threw it into my pool or something. Which is not anything that happened recently or to anyone that I know of, but you know, that's that sort of thing, if that sort of thing happened. That's the kind of stuff like a lot of younger people like, maybe, at least on YouTube. But then there's a pretty big audience of people who, you know, like myself, who just like enjoy video game content of like, oh, Zelda lore. I love Zelda, and Zelda lore games would be really fun. Slimes, get out of here, slimes. The slimes seem like they get me probably more than most bosses because they just overwhelm. Alright, get back. Get back, you. I actually do like the color of the slimes. Very like these blue ones, but you know, don't like getting completely ganged up on by them. Get out of here, slimes. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd love to do, you know, Zelda content or some kind of thing like that, but I don't have a capture card, and Nintendo is, I don't know, they're weird. I've heard that they take down a lot of stuff, so it might be easier just to stick with the games that are on Steam. As much as I love Nintendo. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'm doing Twitch right, because I don't do online games. I'm not like playing, you know, Call of Duty or like Helldivers 2 looks cool, but I don't play a lot of online games, so I don't know if I would play it enough to justify a new game price, even though it is $40 instead of $60 or whatever. But I like indie games. I like one-player indie games like this. I played Balatro a lot. That was really fun. I guess I like roguelikes a lot more than I thought I did. I used to think I didn't like roguelikes because I didn't like, I forget the game, but there was a game that people liked that was like a side scroller. I forget the name of it, but it was very popular at the time, and but you know, or like I don't like very hard games because they're frustrating. But no, I actually do like them more these days. You know, because I like Hollow Knight, and I like, you know, this game. I'm trying to think of some hard games. I've played Elden Ring. I have played Dark Souls. I don't really care for Dark Souls, but I like Elden Ring a lot. You have to be in the right mood for that. I'm still not very good at Elden Ring. It's a hard game on purpose, I think. Very punishing too, just out of nowhere. It's not like tough but fair. It's just tough. That's weird. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Chasing a leprechaun shoe gives you luck. Maybe that's a folklore thing. These ghosts never really bothered me. It was like this is the next boss, this ghost boss. To the crown as like a mini boss or whatever. I think by the time I'm strong enough to beat like the right and left hand of the Baron or whatever, those guys are pretty tough. And if you're strong enough to beat the blue slimes, you don't really need to beat. You don't really have a hard time with the ghost boss. The Necromancer has given me trouble. He's definitely not the hardest boss. I do still find the right and left hand to be more troublesome. I think I've beaten the Necromancer before. If I make it to the Necromancer, I usually beat him. Because you have to deal with, you know, the slimes and other enemies basically just swarming you nonstop. So if his ability is he makes enemies swarm you nonstop, you're already used to that, so it's fine. Let's do this Divine Shield. I think I've beaten the Necromancer before, and the furthest I've gotten is a little bit beyond the Necromancer. I don't remember, maybe I just got killed by too many enemies or something after the Necromancer boss. I've been killed by the Necromancer once or twice, but I don't remember him being like... I've probably early game been killed by those green slimes more than anybody. I'm not paying attention. I actually might die to this guy if I don't. Yeah, I think maybe these ghosts, these wraiths or whatever, they've probably killed me before because they hit pretty hard if you like get inside their like area of attack. Let's see here. Let's do the ravens. I like the ravens, quite frankly. Oh, I think I saw another power-up. Ooh, these guys are cool. These are stronger. Oops, I don't know what I picked. I'm sure it was great. It was green. There was no red, like, downside thing. Those are always tough, where it's like, you get this, but this other thing happens, and it's negative. Ooh. Taking a lot of hits. Oh shoot. Yeah, these knights are pretty tough. I've probably died to... This is probably where I've died last time. If you beat the Necromancer, and you don't get killed by those ghosts, these knights are pretty tough. Ooh! Yeah, those big circles, and then they do a bunch of damage. I'm full health, though. I got pretty good health regeneration. Her, like, passive ability is really good. I've let enough knights gather. Okay. Yep, this might be the end for me. I just gotta stay on the outside of this group, the outer edges. If I get into the cluster, I'm gonna start taking big damage. The gold shield, I remember getting to this gold shield one time, so I think this is probably the furthest I've ever been. I've been here once before and I died here at the gold shield. Let's do armor, because I feel like I'm taking hits. As much as I have evade and divine shield and health regeneration, and I have full health, I just don't trust the situation. There's a lot going on, and those knights hit really hard, and all of the enemies I'm fighting are basically just bosses that I've already killed. Like, it was a stronger version. Just one of these guys is stronger than a boss that I killed. And I'm fighting more than one at a time, so. I want to get that gold shield. Oh, I dashed into a tree. Oh, crap. Hey, Bee-Bobby. I'm fighting for my life with a Scottish Highlander woman with a claymore. Oof. Get away from me, you mongrels. Oh, I got frozen. Get out of here, skeletons. Me skeletrons? Oh, they're shooting blue fire. Wonder if that freezes you. I like that she can, like, cut projectiles. Yep, they do freeze you. Got him. Alright, ooh. Alright, we're gonna get these guys. Shoot. Haste. Movement speed is good. Wrathful strike. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm gonna do master ability. Holy cow, I survived. I survived this. I haven't gotten this far before. Oopsie. Okay, yep, this is definitely a checkpoint. The DPS check, or whatever they call it. Basically, there's parts of the game where you just get completely swarmed by enemies. And if you do not have high enough damage, you just die. You just get swarmed out and you die. But if you can stay on the outer edge of the swarm, then you're fine. But yeah, I definitely like this game more than Vampire Survivor. Even though Vampire Survivor is this, the beginning of the Vampire Survivor is the test virtues. Your heart is corrupt. What? I'm not corrupt. You're fine. I'm fine. I'm great. You suck. Dracula, Baron of the Outer Circle. Oh crap! I'm fighting Draculio. Oh, very, very cool looking. I'm kind of just barely dealing with these skeletons though, so I don't know if I can fight Dracula also. So, oopsie. Oh, I'm getting the skeletons, that's good. Get back here. Oh my gosh, he's summoning all these minions. Me minions! Oh, and then there's the archer skeleton. Get back here, archer skeleton. Why are you back? Are you just run away? You better run. Oof, I'm taking lots of hits. These are stronger skeletons. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, cat, what are you doing? Working for Dracula! Oh my gosh, she's like trying to climb on me and on my hands while I'm fighting Dracula. She works for Dracula, I tell you. I tell you, this cat. Yeah, if you're doing an emote and it's not working out, you have to spell it exactly the way the emote has. And if that still doesn't work, it might be because you don't have the browser. So you just stick to the regular Twitch emotes. I can. Anyway, regardless, I'll explain later. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Like, I feel like I can almost win this. Get out of here, skeleton. All right. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I don't know. I've not gotten this far at all. And I'm almost full health again. So luckily, because I have. There we go. Hey, there you go. You got a cat emote. Luckily, I have so much health regeneration. Dang. If I didn't have so much health regeneration, I'd be dead by now. Dang, Draculones. You're being too much. Oof, oof. Ooh. I gotta save my dashes. Nice. Divine Shield has definitely saved me more times than I probably realize. In case you're wondering, Lydia works for Dracula because she's evil. It always feels like whenever I'm like at a tough boss, she wants to climb on me, and then whenever things are chill, she climbs behind me. Did it. Oh, I can't pick up the thing because I don't have... Alright, I'll just drop this and I'll pick up... Oops, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'll drop this and I'll pick up the book. Did it freeze? What happened? Okay. The book of... What is it? The Lusty Orc Handyman. The Baron Beyond. But I thought I picked up the thing. It was something of... Enemies defeated. Ooh, I did it. I did it! Hey! Look at that! Man, I didn't realize it was a timer. I almost didn't pick up the thing of regeneration or whatever that was. I survived. Defeat the Baron. Baron von Dracula. See, now that Dracula's gone, Lydia's gone, I have defeated the Baron, so I can succeed. Now, no, I will succeed. Heck yeah, look at that. Can't believe we faced Dracula. Yeah, we beat his whole butt. Alright. The Baron's Journal. How many books did I get? That's it, I guess. Alright, cool. I don't know what the books do, but, you know, hey, we got it. Let's talk to our teammates. Can I talk to my teammates? I used to paint mountains back home. I mostly use pencil. Better for traveling. A seasoned adventurer's trick. If we don't count that time, I wish I had rations instead. Sometimes that it's not clear who's saying what when you talk to people. Why do you want to be a hero? Is no one gonna congratulate me for killing Dracula? To prove myself. I guess there's a little bit of a little divot above their heads. You don't need others to tell you who you are. It's not for others. Okay, yeah. Kront. If I may ask, what led you here? So, like, Kront is, the orc, is like, orc barbarian, but he also is like Robin Hood, steal from the rich, give to the poor. And also he is this girl's, like, hero. He's like a folk hero. He's been around for a long time, and he's old, and this might be his last adventure. And it's an interesting combination of, like, this woman wants to be a hero, this is her first adventure, and this is Kront's last adventure. And anyways, and they're doing the same quest, basically, to stop to kill death. I said final quest to die on, but that can't really be it, right? You can't really be done with it. Fame, glory, not all is famed up to be warrior. And she's like, you can't just quit. And he's like, nah, too old. I'm not quitting. Also, if you die in the realm of death, you come back because you have the hourglass. I don't want to buy anything yet. I want to... Regenerative dice. Oh, it's a dice, not a book. Okay, cool. Enemies lose life per second. Ooh. Curse corruption. Enemies lose life. So enemies just... Your life ticks up and their life ticks down. That's really good. She has pretty high health regeneration already, so I might give it to somebody who doesn't. I'm going to give it to Krond. Because I like Krond. Who uses these the light boots? Time for everybody's favorite resource management. I want to play with the other characters too, but I feel like I'm on a roll with this character, so we're gonna do life regeneration because that helped me out a ton. Movement speed. We're gonna definitely life regeneration. Okay, here we go. Back to it. I've never gotten this far. First time only. First time ever. Ever. Hopefully next time I fight a boss, the old cat doesn't show up. Alright. I feel unimpeded. That's a healing item. I can get that if I need it. I am continuously unimpeded. Take this, idiots.
His heart is colder than mine, and I'm winter itself.
Alright, so I like every few attacks. Every 9 attacks, it says right there. Let's do... I like this, but let's do a reroll, see if we can get a higher quality. It doesn't look like it. Let's just do the attacks. My attacks will be ice. Ice-based attacks. I don't need to be auto swinging my sword around. Okay.
My gifts are far cooler than those of winter.
I mean, I guess cooler as in style, maybe? I don't know. I like the winter abilities. Let's do the fire breath. Phew. A sword that hits with ice and a random just bouts of fire breath. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Doo-doo. Oh, here we go. You infuriate me, mortal. Why did I forget where the dash button was for a second? I'm just like letting this guy hit me. All right, let's do the. I'll leave off a trail of fire. That looks good.
Allow.
Let's see here, lightning. Whenever you cross distance, chance of. I like the chain lightning. My attacks do chain lightning. I don't even have to hit anybody, just swinging my sword. That's funny. The fact that I'm just always auto-attacking probably increases my chances. So I can just be swinging my sword here and not hitting anybody. And every once in a while, a bolt of lightning will just shoot off my sword. Oh, it's not that I leave a trail of fire, it's that enemies, when they die, they leave fire. That's okay. I misread that. Still good, though. I wonder... So it seems like I'm just fighting the same bosses in the same order as last time. So I wonder if I'll fight Dracula again, or maybe... I don't know. Ooh, here we go. So it seems like there's still only one boss. So you have to fight Dracula. So this is an early access. I guess it was an early access when I got it, and then enough time has passed that I thought it wouldn't be an early access anymore. I don't know if it's been a year. I haven't been paying attention that closely. It is fun though, still worth getting. I definitely wouldn't pay full price. It's very fun, but I definitely wouldn't pay full price for this game until it's completed. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so congested today. Or ever. Or consistently. Winter, probably. But yeah, very, very fun game. And lots of new characters. Lots of abilities. I definitely think that having just one boss is fine for now, but they're going to have a lot of new bosses in order to, you know, make up for that. If they want to start increasing the price. And we'll do Soulstone Survivor after this to kind of show the difference. I don't know if I think they're still in early access, but they have a lot of stuff. They have like multiple bosses, multiple levels, lots of different characters to unlock. So, also some darkness system. This game seems like it's getting an update, so you know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so anyone who likes these kind of games, Vampire Survivor is fun, but it should have a seizure warning. There's a lot of really crazy flashing lights in some of the levels. One level specifically put me down for the count. Like I was actually nauseous and dizzy all day. Like I didn't have a seizure or anything, but it was very, very, very bad. So I would say Vampire Survivor is great, but it's and it definitely started a genre, but I think there's other people who are doing it better already, doing that genre. I mean, this game I would say is better than Vampire Survivor, in my opinion, even in its current state. Better graphics, you know, better ingredients, Papa John's, as they say. And this game doesn't give you seizures, so that's fun. I like the little pixel graphics. The dialogue between heroes is also fun. You know, only bringing one hero with you, but then being able to like have your heroes talk to each other is a lot of fun. Papa John's. I've never had Papa John's, but I hear it's okay. All I know about Papa John's is the memes and the fact that a couple of years ago, the board of Papa John's had to get rid of the actual Papa himself, the founder of Papa John's, and take him off of the company. He forcibly retired. I mean, he's still, you know, super rich, but I don't know. He said some racist stuff, or I don't know. I don't remember. Allegedly, I don't know. But there was some stuff I saw, and so whatever, you know. I don't know the guy. I just know that he's very memeable because he has a funny slogan and gives weird interviews. And looks like his face is melting, like he's been living next to a pizza grease his whole life. Whee! Oh, I'm not gonna survive these guys. Like immediately took a bunch of damage. Woof. Well, he also doesn't like. They also don't like pay their workers very well. I mean, I guess nobody really does these days, but that was a big thing. Even in excuse me. Even in a time when people don't pay minimum wage workers, it was still like, oh yeah, he's extra bad. But I forget what it was, what the scandal was. Better scandals. Papa John. Let's see, a lightning bolt. Let's do lightning bolt. My guy. Can't really use any of this. Plus I got better stuff, you know, I got some dope items from killing the Baron. So I beat the Baron, I beat Dracula with, ooh, witch. Let's see, disgusting looking soup. Drink the soup quickly. She's just like, you want this disgusting soup? Yeah, of course I do. Cursed. Great, thanks. Minus 15 armor. Great. Is that permanent? I think it's permanent. I think I'm permanently cursed. Skeleton. This guy. I'm back. Stop it. I'm back, mortals. Every skeleton is just the Skeletor from the old He-Man. He-Man. I'm not permanently cursed like for this character, but just the this run. So like all this stuff in front of you goes away. Whether if I win or die and then start a new run. But it still sucks. The whole run I have less armor. Let's do Meteor Shower. Let's do Meteor Shower, my guy. You'll never beat me, He-Man. Sorry, all these skeletons really bring it out of me. That skeleton archer, though, he's always saying some sassy stuff. Like, one time he was like, well, I'll laugh about this when you join us. Like, basically, when I die and become a skeleton, we're all gonna laugh about this. Which might be true. Or it might not be, who knows. Ah, get away from me, ghosts. How dare you approach me? Oop. Learner's Amulet. Bookshelf. I'm gonna collect all the books. All the Lusty Argonian Maid books. Do 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 do. Get away from me, you ghost. Let's do your attacks are stronger and also chilled. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Very, very good. No harm can come to you as long as that shield icon is above your head. But it's limited time, so use it wisely. I mean, everybody else is... I'm pretty much kicking butt, so I'm not really too worried. Oof. Man, I am just wrecking. I don't know what kind of bosses... I don't know where I am in bosses, but I've survived 10.5 minutes, and I'm already... And I'm not really feeling it. And I even got that curse, that 15 armor. Leave this place. Nah, man. Nah, man, I'm here. I'm here to kill death. I'm a kill death. I'm gonna show up, and I'm gonna get him. I don't know how that works, but you know, hey, listen, don't worry about it. I'm gonna swing my sword enough times until he doesn't want to be alive anymore. And then chooses to not exist. I'm gonna poke him with this sword. Experience points. Yeah. I'm gonna whack him with this sword until he gets sleepy and falls over. You feel empowered. You think that can beat me, He-Man? That was pretty good. Gremlin Root House. Tiny biscuits. Tea. A teacup of coffee. Huge wheel of cheese. Always huge wheel of cheese. Someone offers you an entire wheel of cheese, you eat that entire wheel of cheese. I don't care if you are lactose intolerant or if you are the spirit of lactose intolerance itself. You eat that cheese. Unless it's like bad cheese. Take this, you blue slimes. I'm already fighting the blue slimes. I'm 12 minutes in. That's pretty good. I've gotten way further.
It has always appalled me how mortals like you fawn over my sister's fleeting warmth. I
actually agree with winter in this situation. I am tired of summer. I'm not looking forward to summer. I don't like summer. My brain gets cooked. My skin gets cooked. I'm too dang pale for summer. I'll just hang out with winter. Put me in the mountains. Put me on ice. I can handle the cold way better. I mean, it's not like I like being cold, but I can definitely handle it a lot better. The only part of winter that I don't like is like the gray skies of February. But like the cold itself is not as bad. I like spring and fall, obviously the best, but yeah, summer, not looking forward to it. But in this game now, you know, Summer the Fire Spirit is pretty cool. She gives you powers over the fire. Ooh, I'm getting stuck on the tree. Take this, you blue slimes. Is there a... The Fates?
It's not like you'll be running out of time soon, so, maybe you could...
Alright, the 3 Fate sisters here. Let's do your life is increased, your chance, your evasion. Let's do evasion. There's a thing around here somewhere, a golden dot around here somewhere. I just don't know. Oh, nothing, apparently. Cool. I was just looping around that area for no reason. Very cool, very cool. 13 minutes in. Man, I got this. Am I gonna fight the right and left hand of the Baron? I just feel like I've beaten all these bosses without even realizing it. I've just been kind of chatting. Always eat the cheese. Exactly. Exactly. That is correct. If you see the cheese, you eat the cheese. My armor being like minus 15 might be a problem. But I've also have so much armor that it might not be a problem. I don't know. Let's do... I'm just like constantly moving and swinging my sword, so... The Necromancer. Okay, so I already got past the right and left hand of the Baron, or whatever. I'm doing the Necromancer now. Interesting. Either they didn't show up, or I've been doing so many runs in a row that I forgot that I fought them again, and killed them a while, like 8 minutes ago or whatever, and forgot about it. Ooh, I'm almost dead. I'm dying. I'ma die. Your spell damage is increased. Meteor shower. Flare. Damage. Spell damage. Flare. Fireball. Let's do this one. You gotta... Sometimes if you start to lose, you just gotta hang back for a second. Try to regenerate health. Plus, just like swinging my sword can activate chain lightning, and just moving activates both this ice trail that I'm doing, the ice spikes from dashing, and the lightning bolts. Ooh, I'm getting hit though. I'm actually gonna die. Ooh, caught a fireball to the face. Not my best run. That's okay. That's okay. Always eat the cheese. Starcrux. I will be victorious. Ooh. Starcrux. Choose a realm and difficulty. Elite enemies have more movement? Sure. Elite enemies have extra area. Increase item rarity. Interesting, interesting. select stage. I can't. There's only one stage, the outer circle. So there is only one realm, but I can make it so that the... sure, let's just do max rarity. Okay, cool. Alright, alright. See how many books. Collecting them books. New to say Current. Hero is one driven by purpose, not quest warrior. You're saying I'm not cut out to be one? No. It's just advice to think on. Think is important. I don't do enough when young. Now old and regretful. So this character's class is warrior. Okay, let's do the sorceress. You gain 8% spell damage every 3 levels. Alright, cool. I've made the game much harder, so we'll see how I go. Hi, Nixie. I missed your warm personality. And I missed your clownery, too. So nice to say this. Yeah, I'm nice like that. Yeah, Nixie is an absolute magic. No, only steel you can trust. Maybe try to go in with my axe next time. I can't even lift your axe. Need train for big muscles. Yeah, let's just... She's literally... Her hands are on fire. Maybe the magic is fine. I never asked, what's the reason for going down there? An obligation. The knight was here first, basically. To your wife, your third cousin, your pet dog, myself. Mighty selfish of a knight in shining armor. We're not all as noble as you, Maris. Was that a joke? That's new. Yeah, I don't know why the knight came here. Everybody's here to kill Death, but it's because Death is, you know, being a jerk. The entrance where I came from. Yeah, everybody came from this area. We're on top of a mountain, actually. It's beautiful. Everybody climbed basically the tallest peak. Climb would have been easier if the bridges were still standing. All the bridges are out. This is just a big old ancient temple to Death. This is the entrance to the realm of Death. I hope climbing down is going to be easier. Well, hopefully there will be a climb down. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what's going to happen after all this happens. The Temple of Death, and then you go into this water. And that teleports you to the next dimension. The third dimension. The dimension of death. The dimensiones of death. This time I'll get you. I'll get you this time, Superman. Bum, 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 bum. Shooting fire. Weep, weep, weep. Alright, so all the enemies are stronger. They do more area. They're faster. I don't know about stronger, but they do more area damage, I think. Or more area of attack. And they're faster. But, hey, that don't even matter, because I have ranged weapons. Plus, if I can kill a couple of bosses, I can get better armor. So, you know what? Big, stronger enemies, better weapons, Papa James. No harm can come to you.
Time to paint the battlefield.
Thanks, God of Conquest. Alright, what do we got here? I don't know about any of that. I don't like any of that. We're gonna change. Ooh, this is way better. Lady Justice. Alteration. Reroll. Okay. All expert as well. Your dash gives you reduced attack movement penalty for a duration. Your attacks are stronger and apply weak. You regenerate life. Let's see here. I like the wings. We'll do the wings. So when I dash, I get these wings that make me faster. Well, they don't make me faster. They just I like don't get my penalty. When you're attacking, you move slower than if you're not attacking.
A world without death.
Let's see here. Ravens. I do like the ravens. I wish it wasn't novice to start, but we'll do ravens. Take this, idiots. Arg. Okay, I give up. Nope. Death, why did you bring this garbage to the realm?
The future rests upon you.
This is time. This is where you got your hourglass. Oh, hey, lady. Sorry, I didn't see when you wrote that. Let's see here. Your attacks become stronger. Enemies you hit shoot out experience behind them. Yes, definitely. So when I hit an enemy, they still drop their experience, but they also drop more experience. Hey, girl, hey! Alright.
We understand that mortals need time to learn. This we can offer.
Thank you, time. Alright, Warp Strike. Yep, I already got that. When you take an experience shard, you gain movement speed. Movement speed and attack speed increase whenever I get a shard. I'm gonna re-roll. Whenever you gain a level, a random blessing, gain more experience, your attacks are stronger. Let's do more experience. I'll level up faster. Then I'll be stronger. Wait, what did I get? Is this? They said this was junk? I guess it's low damage. It's like, it's not very strong for where I'm at, maybe. I mean, I'm in the stronger realm. So maybe I'll get something good. So far, doesn't seem too different. I'm also only 3 minutes in, so. Mayhem. When an enemy dies, you gain from cursed, gains permanent damage. Gain permanent damage. Okay, sounds good. Do I have anything that causes curse? Okay, so the ravens apply curse, and then if enemies die from curse, then I gain more damage. So that's really good. That's a good combo. Nice. Yeah, I feel like the ravens are just going around pecking everybody. You know, dwindling their health, applying curse or whatever, and then my fireball finishes them off, which is purple now because of time, the time magic that I put on it. And I feel like the enemies are crumbling a lot faster now. Nice.
Time's hourglass is the center of their power.
Celestial Wings. I like the other ones, but the Celestial Wings are expert, so I'm going to do that. Alright, we're going to get some more of these golden dots on the map. Got 30 gold. Nice, nice, nice. Totem of the Hair temporarily gives you additional dash, which is all good. And I got these little shadowy walls, so I can't escape right now. Gotta fight off all these slimes. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this might be it. I got hit a lot. I don't know if she has health regeneration either. Crap. Very strong. Like I'm doing a lot of damage. I felt like this was a pretty successful, very positive run, where I was like, oh, I think I can get pretty far. I'm having a pretty easy time, but these slimes showed up and just wrecked my day. And I don't have health regeneration, so we'll see how this goes. Divine Shield, yes please, I need it. I need Divine Shield, anything that can protect me. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Oh, the slimes are too much. They're too much. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Actually colder here. My turn to ask, what's your reason? The knight looks like he's saying that. I'm just trying to find a fool I knew. Then we'll see it's done. She's trying to find her friend who's like a bard and a fool. A fool as in potentially like a court jester. I don't want to talk. You know, you're not that bad, Maris. But I want to be bad. Scratch that. Okay. What's up, Kronk? Need to throw a bigger fireball next time. That's not how my spells work. So, thank you for watching. And I will see you next time. Cat Dad, out.